Real Life Street Stars. Exclusive interview with that boy, Kid Ace and Ricktana. What's good, bro?
Man, we just right here chilling.
You already know who it is, nigga. Ricktana.
Man, the biggest question, man. How did y'all boys go viral?
It wasn't even like we're trying to go viral. It was just fucking playing around. It was. I didn't even want to rap. It was really Rico's idea to rap, and we just did this shit off of, my nigga wanted to get on, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take you to a real studio.
And then, well, first we started off with the regular, you get your little mic or something from a Guitar Center and all the other shit, all the equipment. And that's how we just started. We actually started at my mom's crib in my room. We were just bullshitting around, bringing the whole clique or whatever, our friends and shit. And we were just fooling around. And we wasn't really taking this shit serious until, we just started coming up with songs, that started becoming catchy. So we're like, might as well just take it to the studio. So that's when we hit a Rook and the Real Life Street Productions. And that's how it just went on.
Real shit, man. Y'all get a lot of hate, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
How do you feel about it? Do you look at the comments? I mean, what do you get from that when you look at it?
At first, we'll talk shit back and shit, but then like after a while, I stopped paying attention to that shit. Like, man, fuck y'all niggas, bro.
Nah, it was really, cause, I was raised around old heads a lot, and my kind of people don't really talk shit, especially not on social media. So we're not really, so we're not what's it called, keyboard warriors. We don't like all that keyboard texting back and shit. I was really sitting back and I was like, man, some of these motherfuckers really take the time of day to pause the fucking music video. They had their memes, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, these motherfuckers really take the time of day to pause the video, screenshot, think about a clever line to put on the meme, and or they go back and they put the exact time they seen something funny or they want to roast on it. And I was like, damn, I must really be important to these motherfuckers.
We ain't got no lives and shit.
Real shit. On the case closed video, right? There's this line that you said it was the SPM line. Can you go into detail?
Oh no, it wasn't case closed. It was no hook.
Yeah, no hook. I'm sorry.
It was I mean, I grew up around a lot of, I'm Hispanic, so I grew up on SPM. And one of the songs was called "You Know My Name." He had a hard ass song called "You Know My Name." So on the line, I was like, "You know my name, but this ain't no SPM." I was really paying homage to SPM. He really influenced the Hispanic culture with his rap career. Really influenced. I really wanted to rap back when I was like in 6th grade. I used to listen to SPM and I used to do songs over his beats. But this was back when YouTube was barely coming out. Like, people were barely starting to fuck with YouTube. And I was like, man, I can't find an instrumental to the song, so I'm gonna just listen to the song and try to, like, in my head, cancel out the lyrics so I could write my own song to this nigga shit. But hey, man, shout out SPM and shout out other Hispanic rappers that really help influence who I am today. It's just some people took it wrong. Some people thought I was talking shit about SPM. Nobody was talking shit about SPM. I was paying homage. He's been locked up for so many years. I was like, man, I hope people haven't forgot about, the South Park Mexican and, all the culture he brought into the rap scene. All the Hispanic culture he brought in.
You had something to say?
Nah.
Okay. And your lyrics, bro, like, people could clear this up for me. Like, people think that you might worship the devil.
Look, well, the Santa Muerte is something that I worship. Only I know why I do that. I'm gonna tell y'all how it is. Approximately 2-3 years ago, I was homeless. I was in the street. I had actually left my house because I was a hardhead. I didn't want to listen to my parents. I didn't want to, do what I was told, even though it was the best for me, and I took my life, and I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? I was in the street. I was staying with a couple of my homeboys here and there. It was days I ain't had shit to eat, and at the end of the day, it made me who I am today. It made me, the humble person, to realize that not all of us have the same opportunity, but if somebody gives you a hand, you take it and then you return that favor to somebody else. Whether you meet them one day or you don't, just if somebody's in need. I started um well, yeah, people call it worshiping, but I started around that because one of my actually my friend's mom believed in it, and I asked her. I was curious. I was like, "What's that?" She was like, "Well, I own the bar in South Dallas, and it's a lot of negative things that go through that bar. People getting drunk, and a lot of problems go on there." And I was like, "Well, what does it do?" She was like, "It just keeps you safe. Everybody has a belief. Everybody believes in God. Everybody believes, in Allah. Everybody believes in, being that you can't physically touch or see. It's something that gives me hope at the end of the day. Everybody has their own hopes, and it just gives me, that mental, capability to say, okay, it's kind of like the law of attraction. I believe it. I think I could do it, so it happens. I believe it can happen. Just like with this rap shit. I never thought I was gonna be a rapper. I never thought I was even gonna be on a fucking music video. But at the end of the day, it just happened.
Shit. You got anything to say, Ricktana, about that? Anything to add?
Hey, tell them how you feel about me worshiping the Santa Muerte.
Well, it's not really like feeling like, or in the Hispanic Latino culture and shit like that. Like, it's nothing really new with that shit. So I wasn't really shocked or anything. I'm used to that shit because I got family members who believe in that. So it's not really like, how can I put this? But like,
Nah, it's nothing.
yeah, it's like there's nothing. I'm used to it.
Real shit, man.
That's pretty much all I gotta say.
Y'all are very young in the game, man. Tell the people that don't know y'all ages.
Shit, I'm 18.
I'm 19.
See, that's dope, man. Let me ask you. Let me ask you this: how do you feel about these rappers out here right now?
Look, everybody's bringing what they bring to the game. Everybody's bringing their own sauce to the game. Everybody bringing their own flavor, and some of it I could get jiggy with it. Some of it, I just be like, turn that shit off. But to each his own. Everybody has different, taste in music. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, man. Shit. Me personally, I rather ride with shit to where like the old school shit, like Zero, Pimp C, UGK. Yeah, I'll listen to some little Pump here and there, and that's when I'm at the club, or I'll listen to some new shit here and there. But really, man, you don't catch me jamming that shit in my car. Hey, man, like I said, I grew up around old heads, and I was jam that shit around there and be like, what the fuck? It's just not quality street music. Like, I fuck with Migos, that's my turn up shit, some shit like Migos, Lil Baby. Actually right now, the newest artist out right now is Lil Baby. I fucks with Lil Baby heavy.
Real shit. Is there any Dallas artists you would work with?
Beezy.
I'm gonna take y'all back to the day. Yeah, Trap Boy Freddy, Big Tuck, man. Big Tuck. You know what I'm saying? Other Dallas artists. It's a lot of them. At the end of the day, fam, we all gotta stick together. Kind of like, I was talking to Rook about it, and Rook spoke to me about it. It's kind of like the Atlanta rappers. Atlanta rappers fuck with each other heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Dallas scene is so fucked up to where it's like crabs in a boiling pan. They pulling each other down. They're talking shit about each other instead of being like, fuck it, let's work together. Fuck it, let's let's give him, give each other a hand, and work with each other so we could be respected as a unity. Without no unity, there is no scene.
Real shit, man. The biggest thing is like, boys just really waiting for y'all to drop a project. And y'all gonna drop a mixtape or anything like that? Is anything coming?
Yeah, we still working on it. We still working on it. Soon, it's gonna come out.
Is there anything else y'all want to tell the people before we get out this interview?
Man, I just gotta tell y'all this. Like, it's just funny. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, talk shit, and we got a lot of supporters. Fuck the haters. Let me talk about my supporters. I'm gonna get off topic. 'Cause I'm about to talk some shit, but all the support that we get, you know, it's love. We look at it and be like, fam, we got to drop some hot shit, to give people a reason, you know, so my fans don't feel like we letting them down. We got a lot of people that support us. I might not answer everybody's messages because I'm busy during the day. I got a lot of things I gotta handle, and it's just you know I'm gonna let the haters talk. Eventually, haters turn to fans. Haters just love and admiration and envy at the same time. That's how hate is. You hate because you admire it, but you can't stand it. That's all it really is. That's how I look at it. When you talk shit to me on social media, I be like, damn, I really make this motherfucker get out his way to type some shit and try to make me look bad. When really, if you was really about your business, you wouldn't even be worried about another man. Whether you like it or not, you wouldn't even be worried about me. You would have been looked at it and said, I don't like it, and scroll past it. That's what I do. That's what I do when I don't like shit on social media. I don't even comment. I just, I don't like it. Just scroll by it. I don't sit there and be like, oh, this nigga sucks. Oh, fuck this nigga. Oh, he look like he ain't about it. I don't give two shits if somebody's about it or if they are or if they not. To each his own. Everybody does their own thing. Like I said, I grew up around niggas hustling. I grew up around niggas, doing the right shit. I grew up. Man, I had so many friends in high school. Niggas that used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, to drug dealers, to niggas that used to play sports, to people that were focused on their scholarships. And I just never really portrayed myself as a thug. I never really portrayed myself as anything. I would dab up the nigga playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I would dab up the nigga playing football. Yeah, we weren't really judgmental in high school either.
It's all about having connections and shit. So you never know when somebody can help you in the future, or in the present. You always gotta be cool with everybody and shit.
Good shit, man. So, man, give us them social media, man, how to get at you. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want the features, you know what I'm saying, bookings, all that, man.
Man, my Instagram is ATM Kid Ace. That's really all I use. Nothing else. Just really Instagram.
I know y'all been waiting for this, but my Instagram is Angel NFM. Y'all go follow me, see if I'll accept it.
Real shit, man. But y'all boys is really doing y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's another question a lot of people been asking us.
What's that?
How did we meet? What are we? They always ask because are y'all cousins?
Yeah. Yeah, how did y'all meet?
High school. Tell them the story.
Man, all right. So we had journalism. Well, one of our teachers' name was Mr. Crowder, and he was a freshman. I was a sophomore in high school, and he was sitting in the back of the class, and I was sitting in the front, and they were laughing at somebody next to me, and I thought they were laughing at me, so I turned around, and I was like, "What y'all niggas laughing at?" This nigga gets up, he tells me, "Man, sit your wannabe boxer ass down, nigga," because I used to box back in the day. And I was like, man, what the fuck? So the teacher was like, hey, all of y'all, turn the fuck around. The class in the front and not in the back. And, after that, I was like, all right, nigga, nothing happened. So one of our other homeboys was fighting while I wasn't cool with the nigga at the time. And I had to call it, my girlfriend in high school was like, hey, ain't that Rico over there? It was like 8 niggas around Rico because Rico had jumped in for another nigga, and they were about to fuck Rico in the lunchroom. So I walk over there, and I'm like, I knew I had already beat up one of the niggas that was trying to jump Rico. So I'm like, what happened? They were like, well, he jumped in and he hit somebody, while they were fighting and this and that. And I was like, all right, but I was like, nigga, ain't you a senior? Ain't you a junior? I was like, and I was like, and I know you ain't talking, fam, because I already beat the fuck out your goofy ass. I was like, so just move along. And from there, I was like, just follow me, fam. You know, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You know, just follow me. If anything happens, you know, I got your back. Cause, yeah, we were all gonna fight. I was like, cause if you ain't got no, if nobody else got your back, fam, I don't like weak ass niggas that be on that. You know, we all finna jump him. Like, why you so scared of the man? You know, say one of your boys and that's it. We take care of it. You know, right then and there. So from there, after that was like a couple months later. That's when I went homeless, and he would still come around, and he would still, you know, fuck with me even though I didn't have anything. You know, I was just fresh out my house, and you know, after that, this is where that rap shit come in. So I had just bought a car. I had just bought a Challenger, and I hit him up. I was like, "Hey fam, I'm gonna go scoop you up at your crib." He's like, "And what?" I was like, "You gonna see." He's like, "What we gonna do?" I was like, "Nigga, just come with me." And this nigga, he hops in the car. He's like, "What we gotta do?" I was like, "Nigga, just come with me." We opened up a safe that I had just ran up, you know, some little money, you know. However I did it. But I was like, we're chilling, and I was like, "Fam," I was like, "You the only nigga that's fucked with me through ups and downs and shit." I was like, "What do you want to do with your life?" He's like, "I don't know." He said, "I want to be a rapper." I was like, "A rapper, nigga?" I was like, "What you want to work at a fucking Toys R Us rapping gifts, or what kind of rapper you talking about?" He was like, "A rapper." He's like, "I want to rap." And then I was like, well, that's when we went to Guitar Center the next day. I got the interface, the microphone. We got the laptop. We got all the cords for it, and the little sponge to get the fucking, you know, the noise and shit. And then he did a song called "Stay Focused." First it was it was "Stay Focused," and then it was "Street Money." And then I was like, "Nigga, we wasting our time. I don't know how to engineer this shit right." I was like, "I don't know how to fucking, you know, do all the mixing and mastering right." And then we're like, "Fuck it, let's look for a studio." And that's how we ended up here. But man, me and this nigga way back. I'm talking about. I was supposed to graduate 2 years ago, so I'm talking about like 6 years back, 6 7 years back, and you know, even then it's like, fuck it, you know, whatever comes, you know. At the end of the day, you know, people show you the true colors when you down on your ass. You know what I'm saying? If they fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you whether you have $10, no money, $1,000. You could have 1 million, you know, and they'll still be the same person. They don't change up on you, and that's one thing I could say about him.
Real shit. Yeah, but we fuck with y'all, man. The whole shit, the whole movement, man. So we gonna be waiting for that mixtape and everything that you got going. We support, man. Real life street stars.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.